Conversation about her evolving career, Anya Taylor-Joy reflected thoughtfully on her creative journey, the relationships she builds with co-stars, and why some stories are best left exactly as they are. Known for her ability to transform into complex and emotionally layered characters, she spoke warmly about working with fellow actor Timothy Olyphant, who played her on-screen father in a recent project. According to her, the experience was filled with laughter, trust, and a natural chemistry that made their fictional relationship feel authentic. She described him as the best on-screen dad, someone who brought calm confidence and humor to the set every day. Their connection behind the scenes translated into believable emotional moments on screen, reminding audiences why strong actor partnerships can elevate storytelling in meaningful ways. For Taylor-Joy, collaboration has always been one of the most rewarding parts of acting, and working alongside seasoned performers continues to shape her understanding of the craft. As the conversation shifted toward her growing role behind the camera, Taylor-Joy discussed stepping into executive producing for the first time in a significant capacity. While she had previously been involved in creative decisions, this experience allowed her to participate more deeply in the production process. She described the opportunity as both exciting and educational, explaining that she was able to observe every stage of storytelling, from script development and casting decisions to editing and final production choices. Being involved in these processes gave her a broader understanding of how ideas evolve into finished projects. She expressed gratitude for the mentors and collaborators who welcomed her input and encouraged her to learn, emphasizing how valuable it was to see filmmaking from multiple perspectives, rather than only through the lens of performance. One of the most influential people she learned from during this experience was Reese Witherspoon, whose success as both an actress and producer has inspired many performers to explore creative leadership roles. Taylor-Joy spoke with admiration about Witherspoon's ability to balance artistic vision with practical production decisions. Watching someone with years of experience guide a project helped her understand how storytelling can be shaped long before cameras begin rolling. She noted that producing requires patience, organization, and the willingness to listen to many voices while still protecting the core of a story. This mentorship reinforced her belief that acting and producing can complement each other, allowing performers to take greater ownership of the narratives they help bring to life. The discussion also explored Taylor-Joy's latest character, a young woman attempting to leave behind a life of crime while constantly being forced to confront her past. Unlike many of the intense roles she has played before, this character's journey is defined by survival and emotional endurance rather than transformation alone. Taylor-Joy explained that each episode placed her character in a new and difficult situation, describing it as a fresh challenge every time she read the script. These moments required her to tap into vulnerability and resilience simultaneously, creating a performance grounded in realism rather than spectacle. She found motivation in the unpredictability of the story, never quite knowing how the character would escape the next obstacle. That sense of uncertainty, she said, kept the performance alive and emotionally honest. Throughout her career, Taylor-Joy has become known for portraying strong, unconventional women navigating extraordinary circumstances. From psychological drama to historical storytelling, she has consistently chosen roles that challenge both herself and the audience. Yet she emphasized that this new project differs because the danger feels immediate and personal rather than symbolic or stylized. Instead of focusing solely on internal transformation, the character must make rapid decisions to survive. This shift required Taylor-Joy to approach the role with a different kind of energy, one rooted in instinct and urgency. She described the experience as physically and emotionally demanding, but ultimately rewarding, allowing her to explore another dimension of performance. Naturally, the conversation turned to the project that brought her global recognition, the acclaimed Netflix series The Queen's Gambit. Since its release, audiences around the world have continued to ask whether the story might continue with a second season. The series, which follows chess prodigy Beth Harmon's rise to international fame, game became a cultural phenomenon and introduced many viewers to the emotional drama of competitive chess. Anya Taylor-Joy acknowledged the love fans still have for the show and the character, but she spoke candidly about why a sequel is unlikely. In her view, the story reached a natural and satisfying conclusion. Extending it, she suggested, might risk weakening the emotional impact that made the original so memorable. She explained that some stories are powerful because they have a clear beginning, middle, and end. The journey of Beth Harmon felt complete, and revisiting it without a compelling reason could diminish its meaning. Taylor-Joy emphasized the importance of preserving creative integrity, even when a project becomes enormously popular. She believes audiences can sense when a story is told with purpose rather than continued simply because of demand. By allowing the series to stand on its own, the creative team protects what made it special in the first place. For Taylor-Joy, honoring the original vision of a project is just as important as creating new work. The global success of the series also changed Taylor's life in profound ways. It expanded her audience, opened doors to new creative opportunities, and confirmed her ability to lead a major production. At the same time, she remains focused on growth rather than repetition. She continues to seek roles that challenge expectations and allow her to explore unfamiliar emotional territory. This commitment to artistic evolution is one reason she has become one of the most respected performers of her generation. Rather than revisiting past achievements, she prefers to build on them by telling new stories with different collaborators. Beyond individual performances, Taylor-Joy spoke about the importance of storytelling as a shared experience between creators and audiences. She believes viewers connect most deeply with characters who struggle, adapt, and learn from their mistakes. Whether portraying a chess prodigy, a survivor on the run, or a figure from history, she looks for emotional truth at the center of every role. That focus on authenticity guides her decisions both as an actor and as a producer. She explained that the entertainment industry is constantly changing, but meaningful storytelling remains timeless. By staying curious and open to learning, she hopes to continue growing alongside the projects she chooses. The conversation ended on a warm and optimistic note, with Taylor-Joy expressing appreciation for the people she works with and the audiences who support her work. She spoke about the joy of collaboration and the excitement of exploring new creative challenges. While fans may still dream of revisiting the world of the Queen's Gambit, she seems confident that its legacy is strongest when left untouched. Instead, she looks forward to building new stories that capture imagination in different ways. Her journey from rising performer to creative leader reflects a deep commitment to storytelling, collaboration, and artistic integrity. In many ways, Taylor's perspective reveals a broader truth about modern entertainment. Success does not always mean continuing a story indefinitely. Sometimes it means recognizing when a story has already said everything it needed to say. By protecting the emotional completeness of the Queen's Gambit while embracing new creative opportunities, she demonstrates both confidence and respect for the audience. As her career continues to evolve, her willingness to learn, collaborate, and take creative risks suggests that her most compelling performances may still lie ahead.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.